Yo, what's up guys? Engine Deceased Nick back here with another Destiny video. So today there were some early promotional posters leaked for Destiny 2, actually previewing the release date, the beta information, not the beta information, but telling us that there is a beta coming for Destiny 2. So I'm actually very excited for that because that shows that they want to test every possible thing in the game before they release it, just like they did in 1, to make sure that they have everything perfect. And obviously, with all the flaws that were in Destiny 1, you can expect them not to make the same mistakes. So with the beta coming and them actually progressing from the flaws in Destiny 1, I'm expecting this to already be an extremely good game. So right now I'm going to put the screenshots up on the screen and then we're going to continue to pluck the information right out of this thing. So right off the bat, you can tell that the release date at the top is going to be September 8th. You have the Destiny 2 logo right there as a promotion. Now, what I'd like to note is that the Titan in the front, the Warlock on the right side, and then the Hunter on the left side all have their helmets off. Now, that's their way, well, Bungie's way of letting us know that the character creation that we made back in Destiny 1 is actually being carried over. So they did mention this a few weeks ago. Um, Basically what they said is that if you had a character that hit level 20 in any year of Destiny 1, he's or she is basically going to be carried over. Now, going to the Titan, it looks like he's carrying a new form of auto rifle. I don't see that being a pulse rifle, but who knows? I guess we'll find out in further time. Obviously, over to the left side, you have the Hunter with the classic hand cannon. It's actually sporting a blue and white look, so you know what? It's actually kind of smaller. So, I mean, either that's their new style of hand cannon, or that might be a sidearm carrying over into Destiny 2. And then you have over to the right a Warlock who looks to be carrying a shotgun. There's really not that much more information you can pull out of here, so we'll go to the second one, and then there's actually a lot more that you can pull out of that picture. Alright, so starting off on this picture, there's a lot more information you can get. Now, over to the further right hand side of the poster, you can obviously see that the Destiny 2 logo is right there. Now, worth noting, in the bottom left hand corner, you'll see the Peggy 16. Now, for those of you who don't follow gaming trailers from out of the country like I do, you won't know that that's actually a UK way of saying T for teens. So, you have the Peggy 16 logo down at the bottom. You have Bungie, Activision, and then you have all their trademark and copyright information at the bottom. So obviously the poster is not a fake. Um, Down at the bottom, the very very bottom is kind of cut off, but you can see a la beta and then in anticipo. So I don't know which language that is in. I'm assuming that's almost Spain or somewhere off to the other side of the world. You know, somebody will narrow it down for me. But that's basically saying that the beta is on the way. I'm assuming these posters are actually going to be given out around E3 time because it looks like that they're promoting the beta for Destiny 2 and not Destiny 2 itself. So obviously, continuing on what we saw earlier in the first picture, you have the Warlock with the shotgun, the sidearm holding gunslinger, which could be a hand cannon, and then you have the auto rifle or pulse rifle holding Titan. But worth noting in the back, there seems to be a Cabal ship because Hive ships and Fallen ships do not look like that. And Cabal ship is the closest thing I can actually put that to. There's sort of a distorted city in the background. There's obviously some smoke. So what I can tell from this picture is that this is three Guardians falling on top of a wall or landing out of a ship and landing on top of some flat ground. Um, you have the distorted city in the background, the Cabal ship flying over. So basically, this is a poster that they're probably going to give out at E3 to promote the beta and promote the game after they do the initial release. So you guys let me know down in the comment section what you guys are thinking. You know, what else you could pull from it that I probably missed. Obviously, we're going to get the Destiny 2 beta somewhere. I'm expecting probably August, you know, somewhere early. But it's obviously going to be 2 to 3 months earlier before, you know, prior to Destiny 2's release. Um, but we do know that the release date is going to be September 8th. The beta is going to be coming obviously before that. It's going to be rated T for teen like normal. Our characters are going to be carried right over without the gear and all the weapons. But they did mention that for the veteran players that had been there for all 3 years, we're going to be receiving something special. We don't have to pre-order it. We're just going to be receiving it automatically once we get in game. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have us sign up for something or do something on Bungie.net to actually verify that we had been there for the past 3 years with Destiny 1. Yeah, so obviously I'm extremely hyped. I'm waiting for this thing. I've been waiting for it for a while. I did take a break from Destiny because it got a bit stale. I mean, after you basically platinum the game and do everything, you have nothing left to do except sit here and get irritated for not getting drops that you should have gotten a long time ago. Now, on the side, I'm kind of hoping that they do something extra with Destiny 2. It's something that I mentioned in the forums, but I'm hoping that they actually do it. Um, it's leaderboards. So Destiny 1 has a form of leaderboards, but it's not actually Bungie related. You know, you can't get on Bungie.net and go see your PvP leaderboards. I mean, you obviously can, but I'm talking about in-game, like in-game leaderboards where we can see who's leading such and such and who's number one control, who's number one in Clash or stuff like that. And I was hoping that they were gonna do it in Destiny 1, but basically I can see why they didn't because of the fact that Destiny 1 was on last gen, and trying to force all of that onto last gen would have basically screwed the last gen players. But they did let last gen go, and Destiny 2 is completely developed for Destiny 2 on the next gen engine. So I'm really hoping that they put in leaderboards. Besides carrying over the idea of raids, PvP trials, because they can obviously elaborate on that, and I'm pretty sure they have. Obviously, looking at the Age of Triumph and all the gear that we're gonna get, they have big plans for Destiny 2, because you can use the gear sets that we're getting for Age of Triumph as a teaser to what we're gonna get for Destiny 2. Now, speaking of Destiny 2 and raids, I am really praying to the Bungie gods that we get a Cabal raid. Because if I don't see a Cabal raid, I will be the saddest little tyke at E3. I mean, like, come on, dude. You have to reveal the Cabal raid, Bungie. There's like no way in the world you can go into Destiny 2 without having a Cabal raid. You know, you got the promotional poster that we can see right here. Obviously, nobody's going to tie that flying ship in the background to a Fallen, Ketch, or a Hive boomer ship. You're going to obviously compare that to a Cabal ship with a distorted city in the background. I want the Cabal raid. I mean, obviously, hopefully, that bug with the Cabal phalanxes doesn't carry over where you get blasted to the moon with their shields. But, you know, even if I do get blasted to the moon from a shield in the raid, at least I'm in a Cabal raid. Like, I've been waiting for a long time, and I'm really interested to see what the gear could possibly look like if they do that. So, I mean, there's multiple things I could talk about, but I'll probably do that in another video after we get some more information. So like I said earlier, let me know what you guys pulled out the video that I might have missed. Obviously, try to discuss your hype down in the comment section. Like and share this video. Every like does help me out, and it does basically promote the channel. And what I'm gonna do is just let the rest of the gameplay roll, and then I'll catch you guys in the next video.